Hello, welcome to the online movement studio class today, and thank you for joining in the class. So there's a few things I'm going to say before we start the class. One of which is, if you feel like any of the exercises are aggravating old pain or giving you new pain, don't feel you have to battle on with anything. You can work entirely at your own level. So if you feel that perhaps your hip is a bit sore today, you don't have to push yourself up to level 3. There's an alternative for every exercise. Now there's several things that I use in the class to help, which you can get online or not use them at all. I particularly like this memory foam neck pillow. I use that for quite a lot of the exercises to support your head or perhaps your hips. So I have some 1 kilo lightweight dumbbells, which you can use to add some resistance to the upper body exercises. I have these gorgeous lightweight ankle weights, which you can get, which just go around the ankle and once again add some resistance to the leg exercises. And then TheraBand in varying strengths to use as support for some of the leg exercises and as resistance for some of the shoulder exercises. And one final thing, the breathing. So there's a lot of emphasis in yoga and Pilates about breathing. Now I want you to be comfortable during the exercises and do what comes naturally to you. You can put a little bit of focus and emphasis on the breathing, and I'll talk you through that, but the main thing is just not to stress and worry about it. So there's very safe, very effective online classes based on Pilates and yoga and some of my physio exercises. I hope you enjoy. So this is a short mobility and flexibility session that I'm going to do. I suggest you do this one at the end of maybe if you've been running or done a cycle ride or something, or one of the other classes where your muscles are a little bit warmer. When our muscles are warm, our muscles are like plasticine. As we get things warmed up, they become much more flexible and much more stretchy. So we're going to start in standing here and just lift and lengthen through the rib cage and then bend the knees slightly. And we're just going to work through roll downs fluidly here to really lengthen the hamstrings and loosen up the lumbar spine. So roll down and roll back up again. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, lengthen, lengthen, and then roll back up again. Spiral the hands back, inhale, exhale. Now if you like it here, you can hang and flex and lengthen and loosen and then roll back up again. Flex and lengthen, loosen, stretch and roll back up again. Flex and lengthen and loosen and allow the neck to hang long and roll back up again. Spiral the hands back, inhale, exhale. Flex, lengthen, loosen. Good. Okay, now take the feet slightly wider than hip width apart. I'm coming into quite a deep split position or wide squat position here. And we're just going to flex one side and then the other side. So take the shoulder across to the knee. So this is mobility, working to lengthen into the hips, open into the hips, and you can take the hand up and stretch up. Scoop it down, and other side. Stretch up, scoop it down, other side. Stretch up, look up to the top, hand open into the top side of the rib cage, start to lengthen back, and then come forward, and other side. Open up into the top side of the rib cage. Come to the center, and once again, just come into your little flexion over the knee, stretch into the inner thigh. And then other side. Now with these, you go as far as you'd like to. We don't stretch into pain, so if you want to come a bit deeper and you enjoy that stretch there, come through, that's fine. You can hold it here if you like. And then we go to the other side and hold a little deeper. Flex the toe up to the ceiling Other side. And last one. And come back to the center. And then in this forward bent position, we're just going to allow the head to come in the direction of the mat. Allow the neck to be heavy and jaw is soft and lengthen. Feel the stretch in the hamstring, stretch in the back. And breathe. Two more breaths. Last one. Very good. So we're going to come into a split kneel position. I'm actually using my pillow under my knee there today because I'm a little bit sore. And I'm just going to come into this deep split position, forwards and back. So we start off with mobility, loosening, stretch, flex. This is lovely mobility here for the hip. Hip square forward, reach around and hold on to the toe. And then hips straight, in line with the knee there, and lift up through the rib cage. Nice deep breath. Really feel the stretch into the front of the thigh. Good. And then from here, we can flex into the hamstring. And this is a great position to stretch the hamstring. You're very safe here. No bouncing, no shoving, no pulling. Just allow. Change sides. And we do exactly the same, the mobility forwards and back. Good, okay, and then lift up here, reach around, hold on to the ankle and feel that stretch through the front of the thigh. Breathe into the stretch, go as far as you can comfortably go. No bouncing, no shoving, no pulling. Good, and then flex forwards. And feel the stretch in the hamstring there, flex the toe up, hold once again, no bouncing, no shoving, no pulling. Allow the muscle to lengthen. Perfect. From here, roll down and come and lie down on your back. Now I'm going to use a pillow for this exercise. So come and lie down on your back. So I've got my lovely half moon memory foam pillow here. I'm going to place that underneath my lumbar spine. You can just use a towel or a cushion, that's absolutely fine. Now from here, just to support the arch in my back, relax the shoulders down. And I'm going to get you to cross your legs over, so right over the left, and take both legs down to the floor on the left. Look over towards your right, press your hands into the floor and hold. Breathe into the top side of the rib cage. And then unlock the legs, change sides. So we're going into that deep stretch here, breathing into the top side of the rib cage. Come back to the center here. And then from here, you're going to hold on to behind your knee, straighten up your leg, start to walk your hand up your leg and straighten the other leg. Flex the toe to the nose, toe to the ceiling. and work through this for 10. Now you don't have to push to straighten your leg. We're just looking to go as far as you comfortably allow. 3, 2, 1. And then other side, hold on behind the knee, straighten the other leg, work your hand up the leg. 3, 2, last 1. Pop the leg down, and then from here, rest your right ankle on your left thigh. Allow that to open. Bring your knee in towards your chest if you would like to. Increase the stretch, and we hold the stretch here. Nice deep breath. Unlock the legs, do the other side. Unlock the legs, and then last of all, just relaxing down on your back. Take your hands above your head, straighten your legs away from you, and just allow the spine to arch. Allow the belly to dome, that's absolutely fine. So I have my pillow there for support, but you don't have to have one. Relax the shoulders, point the toes away from you, and just take 2 or 3 nice deep breaths here. Roll up to seated. And last of all, we stretch the hamstrings in seated. And we come flex forwards. Bring your chin to your chest, nose down to your knees. It doesn't matter if you need your knees bent. We don't want to be in pain for this. Very last stretch, we're just going to bring the soles of the feet together in this seated position. So the knee opens as far as you feel comfortable, and flex your nose down towards your knees. Down toward nose to toes, open into the hip. And that's a great little add-on to any class or any exercise session. Thank you.